What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel, and I got some stuff in, so gonna be kind of going over that, showing you guys what's coming into inventory. Nothing crazy. Oh, I don't know. There might be some good stuff in here. Also got a pile down here. But yeah, so definitely using the new, testing, breakdown, working station, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just come with me behind the scenes. All right, so I ended up picking up some local stuff from a local guy. That's right there, and there's more in the truck. But right off the top, obviously don't need to test these. The only thing I do check for on Intel stock coolers is that the little fingers on the end of each of these brackets aren't broken. It's pretty common. This one's actually got a copper block on it, so that's kind of nice. This one's an aluminum block, and yep, see that one's got the broken finger right there. So this could still be used, but I don't feel good selling it like that because it's not going to hold even pressure. But for like, a little low power dual core mining rig or something like that, heck, they don't need much. But yeah, so I'll put this one in. Power bricks, yeah, CPU coolers. I got that right there. I need to get this box down because it's holding me up from actually doing anything. Hold on, bear with me. There we go. So I think I still have some, I got some CPU coolers or some case fans in there. We'll plop this bad boy in that box over there, just for the time being, trying to keep everything straight. This box is actually full of fans. I put these on sale on the website for 25 cents a piece. I'm just trying to move them. They've been taking up so much space. I'm tired of them. Ready to get them out of here. I'm literally losing money on them. I think I paid 50 or 75 cents a piece for them, but they've just been sitting here. I sell, one or two of these a week. It's just not worth it to me. So fire sailing them, letting them ride. We'll be packing those orders here in a little bit because I mentioned it on the Discord first, and there's already been quite a few of them sold. I think we got like 50 something of them sold so far. But yeah, anyway, back to our other news. Since this one's like a defective one, I'm not going to put that one into inventory for the time being, because I actually have something that can go in. I'm just going to set that right there. Now this Thermaltake cooler actually goes with a motherboard that I got in, so I'll put this to the side. This uses the screw type retention where it's got a back plate and it screws into the back plate. I don't remember which motherboard it is, but I have quite a bit of stuff to go through, so I know I'll find it. So we'll put her right there until she's ready to come back out. This, it's a USB-A to USB, I don't even know what that's called, like printer cable. This was like given to me when I picked up some other stuff, so it's a little beat up. I don't really know where to put that, honestly. This is one of those cables you never need until you need it. All right, now what's up next? We'll save these to the side. Let's go through these power supplies. And the only thing that kind of scares me on these power supplies is the GA and the GQ, I don't believe, share the same wire sets. If you use a different wire set for a different power supply, even in the same brand, they could be pinned out wrong and you could burn stuff up. So let me go do a little research and figure out which wire sets go with what, and then we'll get these pictured and take and add them to the web store. All right, so good thing I did research because the GA cables apparently are not compatible with GQ cables. Luckily, EVGA does a good job of marking GQ cables. So G5 are compatible with GA, but G5 are not compatible with GQ. You have to only use GQ. So just be very careful. This is one of those things that's not talked about much whenever you're buying like used parts and stuff. I'm gonna make sure to obviously split them up and send the correct cables with the correct power supply. I'm probably gonna go ahead and split the cables up and throw these all in like a padded mailer and mark them, so that way I don't send the wrong cables. But this could absolutely ruin somebody's day if you put the wrong cables with the wrong power supply. People assume since it's the same brand, they'll be the same, but no, even inside of other brands as well, you just got to be super careful, because imagine plugging this thing up and you got the wrong cables, and then you fry your brand new motherboard, your brand new graphics card, who knows, anything else. So yeah, that's like I figured it was a good topic to cover and touch on. So when in doubt, always look online, never assume. So it hasn't gotten me, but it has gotten some of my friends in the past. So yeah, I'm gonna pull these cables out, divide them up, see what goes where, and then we'll be back. Also, I found more CPU coolers, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with these ones that don't have back plates. Might look them up and see if we can't find them. All right, guys, don't get upset with me, but I decided to step up my picture game because everybody's been complaining about it. Well, not everybody, but there's been people that are like, oh, there's stuff in the background. Oh, I can't see it. Blah blah blah. You know, it's whatever. So I got me a light box. That way I can actually get some decent, like, uninterrupted pictures. So they're, yeah. You know, it kind of speaks for itself. All right, I'm gonna go get this pictured up and add this one to the web store. Wonder what 850 golds are going for. Let's see, hold on. eBay. All right, so 850 gold power supply. Let's go buy it now. Lowest first. $25, parts only, pre-owned. That's a Raid Max. I don't even consider that a gold. Seasonic is good, parts only though. Parts only, pre-owned. What's that? Power spec. Or thermal take. Thermal take's decent, but not EVGA quality. There we go. Oh, it's parts only. It's a G2, a PVA. Silverstone, EVGA, pre-owned, 850 GQ, $32 with $15 shipping. So what's that come out to? I don't know, 48 bucks, give or take. It's not a bad price. 850 GQ. So I think I'll probably throw this on the web store for like 35 bucks, and then I don't think shipping's gonna end up being $15. My shipping will definitely be lower than that. All right, let's get the other ones. All right, so I got through with all those power supplies, and now on to some GPUs. So let's get these bad boys tested, especially this one. This is an old girl, GTX 960. So this is the current test bench right here. Got a little wireless keyboard, and we are running Salad on it, but I don't believe it's actually got it. Yeah, it's just calculating, so we're not actually going to hurt anything by stopping it. So let's go ahead and pause that until idle, turn this bad boy off, and then we can get that 960 in there and run Heaven Bench on it and see if she's good to go. All right, so I had that time lapsing. I don't know if time lapse caught it, but yeah, this thing is broken in some degree or another, and it was spitting out smoke when I turned it on, and I could hear it like crackling. So something inside here is definitely shorted out, and I'm gonna consider this a non-runner. The fan spins up, but she spits out some smoke. So this will probably go in the dead GPU pile. And obviously, being that it's only a 960, it's not worth fixing. Eventually, I figure I'll take all my dead GPUs and build like a memorial wall out of them or something cool. I don't know. But on to the next one. We have this. And I do believe I bought that 4 parts. Got this. I think this is a 3070. It's actually a 3060 Ti. Republic of Gamers Strix card. Don't know what's wrong with it. Bought it and it was for parts as well, I believe. I don't know. I bought a bunch of stuff and he was like, some of it works, some of it doesn't. Don't know what's good, what's bad. Gave me a really good deal on it. So let's try this one out. All right, as I apologize, I do have my kids in the background. They just got up from a nap, so they're listening to some stuff on, I don't know, some kids' cartoons. Anyway, just plug this bad boy in. Gonna see if it gets any display, which right now it's not. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Something doesn't. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm gonna let this boot into Windows and then we'll run Heaven Bench on it. I was a little nervous because that 960 was spitting smoke out. I wanted to make sure that it didn't hurt anything on the motherboard. You know, sometimes that's a dice roll. So let's go ahead. Load it in pretty quick. Let's open up Heaven. Go ahead and run it. Oh, it looks like it was loading the driver in for did it open it twice? What's going on here? That was weird. It was probably loading in the correct driver for the 3060 Ti because it was used to be running on a 3060. And normally you're supposed to give it a minute. All right, so we're seeing good FPS right off the bat. Let's go ahead and run the full benchmark. Make sure she can make it through it, and make sure it doesn't overheat. That temperature looks good. 30C. Fans just kicked on. All right, we'll be right back. All right, got 244. Looks like the temperature never got over about like 45C. We are in my garage. It's a little cool in here. These Strix guards for a 3060 Ti, this cooler is way overbuilt. So yeah, I'm gonna pop it out of here. We'll get it pictured up in the light box and add it to inventory as well. Check it out, she looks nice. All right, so next up we got these RX 5700. Yeah, these are non-XTs. These are just mechs. Fans look good on that one. Ooh, well, yeah, that one's not so good. I don't know if you guys can hear that, kind of making like a little noise, and it stops abruptly. So looks like that one's got a bad fan. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in and get them tested up, see how they do, and then get them added to inventory. So making some progress. All right, so those 5700s were good. Not much exciting there, but this is pretty cool. This is a 1070 Ti, and I believe this is a Founders Edition. Oh, look at that. I loved the boxes and stuff for the Founders Edition. Like 10 series Founders Edition were iconic. 20 series are like super flashy, but yeah, 1070 Ti. Let's get this bad boy plugged in and see how it does. If I can, there we go. Hit the mark. Plug it in. If I can get my plug one-handed. Oh no. There we go. Ta-da! One-handed operation. All right. All right, fans on. That's a good sign. Oh, we forgot the display. Okay, so we'll give it a second to boot up into Windows and then run this bad boy on Heaven, see if she's good. It actually is in really good shape because a lot of times this will get like full of dust if they're run pretty hard or in a like dusty, bad environment. And I love that it's got the original packaging. They did a good job with their packaging back in the day. Not to say that the new ones are bad, it's just different, you know. I like this setup. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so it passed the benchmark fine, but look at this temperature. She is running hot, and it's a fire-breathing demon right now. So this thing definitely needs a repaste. The fan's spinning fine, but it just, yeah, she's hot. She's hot. Really common. These blower cards back in the day, they ran pretty warm. So I'll probably discount this one down a little bit because I don't even want to bother taking this thing apart. These Founders cards definitely had a bunch of screws. It's not hard, just time consuming. So I'll pass the savings on if somebody else wants to do it. And you know, then end up with a good running little card from yesteryear, little 1070 Ti, a little bit of history right here in the making. But anyways, the wife's almost home, and that means it's gonna be time for dinner, and the kids are whiny. So I'm gonna call this video and cut it a little short. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out, adios, all that kind of stuff.